Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XLM. We're starting to see some growth again for Stellar. Brazilian Digital Real Passes public blockchain pilot test with flying colors, built on Stellar. A tokenized version of the digital real, the Brazilian central bank digital currency, has passed a public blockchain pilot test successfully. The test, which was carried out by Mercado Bitcoin, a local exchange using the Stellar network, shows that the digital real token can be used in public blockchains following all compliance rules set by Brazilian laws. And again, we've seen this happening all through last year around Stellar. It looks like 2023 could also be a very big year. Armenotech partners Tempo EU and Subwana. Cyprus-based Armenotech has partnered Tempo France and Subwana to support Stellar blockchain remittances in the Philippines. In this new project, Tempo and Subwana represent operational activity and financial settlement parties, while Armenotech helped integrate the Subwanan IT infrastructure into the Stellar blockchain platform. Through this partnership, people will be able to send money from Europe and pick up Philippine pesos at more than 10,000 Cebuana locations across the Philippines. Again, real world use case, and probably banking the unbanked there as well along the way. And it looks like things could be amping up again. Biden nominates former MasterCard CEO, a Stellar partner who is anti Bitcoin, to lead the World Bank. We can definitely see MasterCard helping with upcoming UBI rollout then. And we see it right here. So Ajay is uniquely equipped to lead the World Bank at this critical moment in history, wrote Biden in his statement. Raised in India, Ajay has a unique perspective on opportunities and challenges facing developing countries and how the World Bank can deliver on its ambitious agenda to reduce poverty and expand prosperity. I could see Stellar and XLM fitting in here perfectly. And I believe things are really amping up around the world right now, as far as ISO getting ready to go live as well. Analysts say XLM is moving in lockstep with XRP. Like I've been saying all along, even when Ripple wins that case against the SEC, you better be holding XLM, because I believe the two are going to pop off together. I believe we're going to see massive euphoric green candles for XLM as well. So a prominent XRP perma bull has asserted that XLM has a significant price correlation with XRP. The analyst disclosed in a tweet yesterday, pointing out that the price difference between both assets is usually within a 30 to 40% range. Consequently, he predicts that a higher XRP price will likely lead to a higher XLM price. And that's what I've been pointing out all along, because I still see people saying, well, I'll buy XLM once the price starts moving. You won't have time to buy in. It's going to move very fast, in my opinion. Incoming black swan and delisting of stablecoins from Canadian exchanges. The World Bank considers XRP and XLM stablecoins. Now, we know they've always said that, and I pointed this out in another video as well, but I want to share it again, because a lot of people right away said, oh, we're not going to be able to buy XRP or XLM in Canada anymore. But they're not talking about those type of stable coins. They're talking about like USDT, USDC. Canada has pointed out guidance to all Canadian exchanges to delist stablecoins by March 23, 2023. And the FUD just continued everywhere around this. But it has nothing to do with XRP and XLM. I cannot stress that enough. They're more worried about algorithmic stablecoins as well, such as UST, after the fall of Luna. So on March 20th, SWIFT is set to launch the migration of its cross-border payment system onto ISO 222, the global standard that aims to standardize how payment messages are sent worldwide. And we knew this was coming for a long time. And I believe a lot of banks are going to want to get on board with this as soon as possible. I think a lot of countries are going to want to get on board because Russia is speeding things up again. They want to go live with their CBDC as soon as April of this year. And that's going to change the timeline for everything. You know, back in the summer of last year when Russia was just starting to amp up with the CBDC talk, I said, this is going to change things. And people said, no, it's not. Russia has no impact on the rest of the world. Really? It's part of BRICS, which is coming to de dollarize the US, but yet it has no impact. Watch and see. We're going to get big announcements around certain countries that are going to want to go live sooner than scheduled. Hey, crypto community, today I want to talk about XLM, the native cryptocurrency of the Stellar blockchain. So let's take a look. XLM is designed to be a fast and affordable way to transfer value across borders. Unlike traditional payment networks, Stellar can process transactions in just a few seconds and for a fraction of a cent. That's why it will always be a better option for person-to-person payments in the future. But those person-to-person payments aren't all that's going to be involved. There's going to be bill payments, a lot of other payments as well. This makes XLM an attractive option for people who want to send money internationally without paying high fees or waiting several days for the transaction to complete. Now, that also plays in with banking the unbanked. One of the key features of Stellar is its ability to issue and trade assets on the blockchain. This means that anyone can create their own digital asset on Stellar and trade it with others, all without the need for a centralized exchange. XLM is also used as a bridge currency on the Stellar network, allowing users to exchange one asset for another, even if there is no direct market for the two assets. That's what sets XLM apart from the rest. In terms of supply, there are currently 26 billion XLM in circulation, and maximum supply is 50 billion. So let me stop right there for 1 second. Think about it. If XRP has to hit higher prices, but there's 100 billion XRP, why can't Stellar XLM, which has half the supply, get to those same prices? That's why I never understood why people always say XRP is a better crypto than XLM. These two are literally going to work hand in hand in the future. You should have both of these cryptos. They're not competing with each other. The Stellar Development Foundation has committed to using a portion of the network's inflation to fund development and growth initiatives. Overall, XLM is an interesting cryptocurrency with some unique features that make it a compelling option for cross-border payments and asset trading. What do you think about XLM? And I always said it right from day one when I bought the first XLM I ever bought, and this is going a few years back when everything was a conspiracy theory. I said this crypto is going to be life-changing in the future. It's going to bring so many people massive amounts of cash because you could see where it was going. I had the vision for it back then. Even when people were still saying CBDCs weren't coming until 2050, and here we are in 2023, and every country's getting ready to roll one out. Stellar is going to set you financially free. It's just a matter of how long you can continue holding it. I say that all the time. Massive changes are coming to the way we move value around the world. Do what you will with this information, but it's always ideal to stay ahead of the game before it's too late. And you definitely should not be sleeping on XLM. But I wanted to point this out because this is the map that always said that Stellar was going to be backed by silver. But it doesn't need to be backed by anything. I think it's going to have a monetary value put on it by the central banks at some point. Because what is gold backed by? What is silver backed by? But yet they have a value. And everybody always puts a value in US dollars. But I believe by the time that new financial system is ready to be rolled out, the US dollar will be way down in value. The current financial system will be collapsing at that point. Then a whole new value will be set up with that new financial system. So who's to say what the price of these cryptos are going to be? I just know there's a lot of value in XLM. That's why I will continue holding it into the future. I'll never sell all of it, ever. In fact, I'm going to wait and see what kind of options come up for me to get passive income from it. So then I could pass my crypto on to my children. Then they could pass it on to their children. That's how you grow generational wealth. But again, it's all a matter of time, of whether or not you'll still be holding once we get to the really high prices, the true prices of these cryptos. But until then, we got to stay patient and stay strong. I always say it because that's how you get to those prices. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.